Sheffield Wednesday versus MK Dons review. Oh, let's just get 3 points and see if Fleetwood can do us a favour. Hello everyone, it's the Punkin Resident Punkchef41. Welcome to the video. This is a big game for Wednesday today. But before we start anything, let's like, share and subscribe to the channel, shall we? Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing let me know you like the channel. And if you hit that notification bell, it lets you know when videos go live. The Talking Wednesday podcast is out every Tuesday at 5 PM. Please go and give it a listen and a watch on that 30 box of the channel. We are on all podcast platforms of choice, so please go and give us a listen and a review. It really does help. And if you ever need any creative work doing logo packs, design stuff, please go to goosecreative.com. They did all the recent Punkchef41 stuff, and I much appreciate what Lee did for me. So let's talk about Wednesday and MK Dons today. We get a win, we go top of the table. It's very, very simple. MK Dons are coming off the battering of 5-0. They will have to really work hard today to try and get anything. It's going to be an interesting game, to say the least. Now, the team sheets are in. So Dawson, Palmer, Hunt, Iorfa. So no Flint at the back. James is back though. Johnson, Byers, Bannon, Volk, Winder, Smith. Don't know if what's going to be happening with Johnson. Could be a case that we see this could be his last game for 3 or 4 games. We don't know. The subs, Bannon, Volk, Winder, Smith is where we finish. So Volks has actually got a black eye, which is interesting. So I'll be interested to find out how that happened. So substitutions are Stockdale, Adeniran, Femiwu, Flint, Backinson, Deli Bashiru and Gregory. Gregory back in the lineup as well. So MK Dons go with Cummins, Watson, Tucker. Tucker, ironically enough, is someone we were looking at in the summer. McCracken played it well. Elsa, Jonathan Lecco, someone we looked at also 2 years ago. I remember doing the video on that. It's when we put a bid in for Wind, I think got accepted. Johnson, Harvey, Kaya, Jules and Paris Magoma. That is Jack Magoma's brother. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. I think he's on loan from Brentford. Ravanelli, Mick, Grigg, Holland, Devante, Burns and Lawrence. They've got some very huge players missing for them in that back lineup. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Got to keep Johnson quite still a really good player. Lecco good and Elsa. Let's see how we do today. Let's see if we can get all 3 points at home. Keep this winning run going on. Let's see what results around us happen as well. Let me just change. Let's see what happens here because it will be a big game today. We have to get all 3 points to keep on the pressure. And if it was those ones, yes, you could see it as a potential banana again, but let's not think that way. Let's think with the positive. Let's go score as many as possible if we can, because it's going to be one of those games, I think. So let's see what happens, and hopefully we get all 3 points at the end of it. Well, that was not a good first half by Wednesday at all. They scored in the first 2 minutes and we just back off, but let's take credit for the shot from them. It is a cracking shot by the lad. This is someone who Darren Moore has wanted before as well. He had him when he knows about him since West Brom. He's currently at Brentford. He's a Brentford player who's currently on loan. And yeah, it was just a good shot. And it's like it set the tone. They've not come here to take a pasting. They come to turn up. They've had that pasting midweek and like, we've got to put a performance in today. And they're doing that. But they have a very good away record. If I remember correctly, I think their away record's really good. They just stepped up and it took the wind out our sails, I'm not going to lie. But then we do get back into it. A great ball by James, and it's a lovely chip over the keeper by Winder to make it 1-1. And we start knocking on the door a little bit more. We get crosses in, we're playing some ball, but then we're hitting loop passes. And every time we hit a loop pass, they are the first ones onto it. Straight away they go for it. Straight away. They go make it 2-1. And it's, again, another good chance. It's a mistake as well. A cause it, and they make it 2-1. And you're like, we need to get back into this. We have chances. Smith has headed over. We've had a couple of corners, but then we keep having the loose ball between Vokes or someone like that. Vokes had a shot, but Iorfa at the back is just getting absolutely pasted every time. He just looks out of position. Iorfa caused a lot of issues where some of the passes have been mislaid, and we're trying to figure out, yes, it's a lot of changes at the back. People asking where Flint is, and it sounds like Flint is out just because of precaution. He played so many games and recently and not played enough football this season. You don't want to risk an injury. And it's just, we need to wake up in that second half. We need to wake up massively. We need to do what we've done normally. Get that second goal quickly, and I mean very quickly, and start putting the pressure on. We have to wake up in this second half because we've not been at the races at all today, and that's very unlike us at times. We need to wake up, start getting out there and see if we can get that second goal early doors. But at half time, it's 2-1, and NK Dons, they took the chances. Let's just say what it is. They've taken our chances and we haven't. We've had chances and we've just not buried them. We've been a little bit more dominant at times, but with that dominance, we've not done it with it. So we need to wake up and make these chances count in the second half. I said we needed a wake-up call in that second half, and my God, we got one. Really looked a lot better. Iorfa still was having a little bit poor game at the back, but we looked a lot better. We get a penalty. Smith takes it. Really nicely hit penalty to make it 2-2. And then we just start going through the gears, really. It's just one after the other, And it just really shows the maturity of the team, and also the just willing to play for one another, to keep going and just go, we're not going to give in. We make some subs, and these subs were crucial. Adeniran and Gregory come on with Hunt and Volks coming off. Now, the interesting thing with Adeniran coming on, he was putting crosses into the ball. And it was his cross into the ball that got Gregory his goal to a point. It's a cross in. Smith glances at it. Then Johnson gets it back, squares it into a Lee Gregory to make it 3. He's our number 9. And he's back in the scoring charts with what we need. He's not had a good season in terms of front of goal, so it'd be nice for him to get that. And you're thinking, right, let's just keep going. They do have chances to go forward, and we have to do some good defending, good blocking. But then you're thinking, can we get a fourth here? And we do. Michael Smith with the shot hit the MK Dons player's leg deflection. Cool deflection for the keeper. It takes it away from him. But he makes it 4-2. 4-2, and we're just looking really good here. Just really well going, right, we had a bit of adversity. It's like Darren Moore giving a proper kick up the backside at half time and gone, we can get back into this. We just need to work on some of the sloppy bits of play, and that's what we did. Barry Bannon goes off with Deli Bashiru coming on. Barry wasn't happy for going off, but he never is. It's about managing Barry Bannon better these days. That, for me, that's what it is. It's about managing his fitness. And you're thinking, right, let's keep going and see what happens here. And then there was a really good chance for Gregory. And then we make it 5-2. 5-2. Joe Byers, header down, bounces a little bit off the floor, goes in. Great header. 5-2. And when you think we come back from being 2-1 down at half-time to win 5-2, that really shows you a lot of what this team is about and how they don't give up. Couple of seasons ago, we would have lost these games 100% if that was the case. And we're showing a maturity of being able to A, see games out, but B, then go, we need to get back into this now. And we did that. NK Dons put a good game together, to be fair. We do make one more substitution. It is Smith off for Backinson. But in the end, we do make it. We do make it 5-2. And on that notice as well, it makes it really good for the table because results went our way today. Like, really went our way. So the results are Atkinson Stanley won 1-0. Great result versus Trupitan, who's doing really well at the minute. Burton beat Bristol Rovers, so that helped their relegation causes trying to get out of it. 1-0 Cambridge versus Oxford. Not good for Oxford. They're on the slide at the minute. Is his job safe? Barnsley demolished Cheltenham Town 4-0. Derby win 2-0 versus Derby. Ipswich Town beat 4-0 versus Forest Green. One of those one, Forest Green, you just see the results and you see who they're against. You think, is there going to be anything in this? Are they going to be able to do something? Lincoln City 0, Portsmouth 0. Peterborough 3-0, Morecambe 0. Morecambe's not had a good week at all. The big result here, though, Plymouth Argyle 0, Fleetwood Town 0. Great result for that. Good result for Fleetwood as well. Port Vale 1, Exeter City 0. Sheffield Wednesday 5, MK Don 2. Again, come from 2-1 down. And Wycombe Wanderers beat Bolton Wanderers. It's the Wanderers derby when Bolton have been on a really good spell. And that's one that you weren't kind of expecting. But let's look at the more important thing as a Wednesday point of view. Wednesday, top of the table, on goal difference, 36 points. Plymouth on 25-point goal difference. Both teams on equal points, 68. Ipswich on 60 and 29 goal difference. Bolton on 59 and 24 goal difference. Derby on 57 on 25 and Barnsley on 18 on 56. Wycombe, the Barnsley Wycombe is starting to edge away again, but it could come back. Busy month in March for Wednesday as well, so it could be crucial. Look at the bottom. They're gone. Forest Green are gone. Minus 38 goal difference, 22. Morecambe minus 20, 28. Cambridge and MK Dons both on the same points. MK Dons just have a better goal difference. That win today really helps Atkinson Stanley. 30 points, minus 21. Cheltenham didn't get the result today. Burton have pulled away, but look at Oxford just not being able to get anything. But that is a really good result for us going forward. This has been a good game for us. It shows our mettle. It shows what we're about. And yeah, it's all 3 points. What more can you ask for? Could have done with a bit better defending, but we got all 3 points at the end of the day. I think we've got a week off now at games for Wednesday, which is good. Get some of the players fit back again. And next game is away at Charlton next week. So long trip down south. Let's see how we do. But it's a good week for weekend and week for Wednesday.